Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. If this is your first time here and you like what you see, why don't you go ahead and hit subscribe. So we have fun here. This is a St. Patrick's Day wreath. This matches from Craft Outlet. It's cream with gold. I didn't know what I was going to use it for, and then I said, you know what? St. Patrick's Day. This is a weird green. I don't know how it's going to come across on the camera. It's very blue. I mean, it's still definitely green, but it's blue. Blue undertone, kind of like a sprucey green. Anyway, this is a ruffle base with Cruffle on top. There will be a separate video later on when we do our wreath base boot camp, or whatever I end up calling it, because I call it something different in every video. But let's get started on this now. This is my sign. This is my first sign that I made with my 3D printer. It's a big dimensional glittered, what is this thing, a shamrock. I'll have some of these available on Etsy. I don't want to make a bunch of them because they take like 9 hours to print. That's our sign. I'm going to attach that, but first let's make a bow. I have a 2.5 inch green, 1.5 inch gold, 1.5 inch green, and this cream and gold Christmas ribbon from Target. These two are Craft Outlet. This one's Hobby Lobby. I wanted to do like a big bow and then 2 smaller bows on the side, but there's not, well, there's a little bit of that. Is there a little bit of, we'll see. I think I'm going to start off with the cream because that'll stand out the most. And I think I just kind of want like a funky bow, probably. I mean, not a funky bow, a terry bow. Yeah, this ribbon from Target is, I think it's, I got this one and another one, and it's all right. I mean, it was a decent price, and it's a decent ribbon, I guess. It's a little thin, but we're gonna make this work. So my tail is what, like 10 inches. My loops are 6. And then this tail is just gonna go to like 7. So this one will go up. This one will come down. This will go up. This will come down. This is the green I've been using for my Mardi Gras wreaths. Okay, so now this will go up, and this part will come down. I'm going to go like 5.5. I've been liking more loopy bows, like bows that aren't so, like, still full. Like, this will still have 4 ribbons in it, but it'll be bigger loops, I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. It's late, I'm tired. And again, I'm gonna leave this at like 10. Down, up, down, up. Okay, and then I think I'll come in with this green on top of this, because if I put, I know it seems like you just put green on, why you put more green on? If I put more green, if I put the gold on top of this, when I go to put this one on, it'll line up in the same way on top of this, and that's what I don't want. So I'm gonna put it right on top. This one will go down to like 5. Longer tail at the bottom, shorter on top. See, so now tails, tails, loops, tails, tails, loops, loop, tail. This will be just shy of 5. I'm going to use a natural color pipe cleaner because that matches pretty good, I guess. And this wreath should go together pretty quick because it's just going to be some bows, a sign, and of course the obligatory Dollar Tree coins. Pulling that as tight as it'll go. Twisting the bow and not the pipe cleaner. This is bottom. There's always one here that like doesn't want to behave. It's unsurprisingly usually the cheaper ribbon, which I think, not saying cheaper like, oh god, there's glitter everywhere. Like, it costs less money, it's just, because I think per yards, the Target ribbon is probably the most expensive, but, y'all know what I mean. Alright, let's see what else we can do. Let's do an 8-inch tail. Loop. I should have enough of this. I kind of want this in here, but this ribbon is, look how wrinkly this is. Some Dollar Tree pipe cleaners get mixed in with my regular pipe cleaners, and I never know if the bow's just going to explode as soon as I go to tighten the pipe cleaner. guys doing? I usually don't wait to ask till this far in the video, but I'm like, let me get this done because I want to empty this memory card so I have a fresh start tomorrow. I never record this late, but what you gonna do? I had a rough day. I was just not feeling great all day. Convinced myself I had the Rona. Give this one a bit of a longer tail just because we got the ribbon. But I think I was just dehydrated. I don't know how easily. I mean, I sneeze and I dehydrate, so. But I started drinking water as a, you know, a step towards being healthier in 2022, and all that did was make me pee a lot, so. What is this taped on here with? I think I just kept excreting, and I could not intake as quickly as I was outputting. But I had some Powerade. I took a nice hot shower. Not that that helps with dehydration, but I relaxed. I didn't really do much today. No, that's a lie. I did a bunch of stuff. I'm like, who am I lying to? Who cares? I mean, I tried to relax today. And I think, you know, sometimes trying is the best you can do. But do I strike anybody here as somebody who can actually relax? No? You're right. I'm not. Okay. I am going to clip. Who am I going to clip? Am I going to clip? Oh no, I can't believe something I need is missing. Oh, it's right here. Right in front of me. You're getting clipped. You're getting clipped. You are. You are definitely getting clipped because I never put anything in the middle. Alright, so big bow. Can everybody hang out over here now? That would be great. That would be awesome. That would be helpful. Alright, big bow goes, what do you think? Upper left? Should I just... Oh, this feels wrong. Let's do it. Yeah, I want to make sure I actually put it where I clipped all the ties. I hope you guys don't mind that I'm not showing the bases in the beginning of the videos anymore, but it will, in the long run, it'll be better because I will have videos completely devoted to bases. So I can start a video and say, this is a wreath, this is the ruffle base, this is a poof base, this is a one roll bat, you know, like that. Link you to the video. You can go and watch it. And it'll be good for people who are finding my channel and just want, you know, to figure out how to do something without, how do you make a wreath base without, how do you make a wreath base that's for a St. Patrick's Day wreath that blah de blah, blah de blah. This one is going to come over here because this one has a real long tail. I watched a proposal today with Betty White. I mean, you know, with Sandra Bullock, Ryan Reynolds, Craig Nielsen, Mary Steenburgen, and then Betty White as she is credited, but, man. So sad, Betty White. If you go back, I was watching a video, it was like Betty White's greatest moments, and it was going back to like when she had her own show, and she's the same, just kind of like very funny. Like very funny in a time when it was very few women on television got to be funny. I threw that spool of ribbon in the garbage, and it was like slowly making crinkling noises inside the bag. Oh, I got all three of those in there pretty easily. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm going to jinx myself when I go to put this sign in. See, I really like this kind of like half loop, half bow thing. You're not using as much ribbon, so you're not charging as much. I guess it looks cool. Okay, let me grab some more pipe cleaners. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, this is a 10-inch round glitter base that is sealed, and then the 3D printed shamrock. Do I have one that's undone? Yeah, this is what they look like. And then they get painted and glittered and glued and clamped and all that good stuff. But this is y'all aren't, I mean, by the time y'all see this, it'll be after February 1st, but this is the February sign. So if you did join the sign club before February 1st, this is a sign you should have gotten weeks ago. I don't know why I'm talking about that, like it's all that's done with by now, but this is just an example. I like to do not every sign is this like detailed, and not that it's detailed, it just took a lot of time. Like some of them are just pattern paper with vinyl, or you know, they're stained with vinyl, or other little embellishments. I'm gonna clip these off because nothing else is going in these. So yeah, we used to like do a lot for St. Patrick's Day because my grandpa was Irish. So it's like a big deal for him to like walk into parades, because we have a big Irish population in New Orleans. So on St. Patrick's Day, usually the Sunday before St. Patrick's Day, there's always a big parade, or there was when I was little. And he used to walk in it every year with these. They would carry around these like umbrellas, well, like an you know, like a umbrella pole, and it would have a big block of styrofoam on it, and then the styrofoam would be a bunch of. I'm explaining this like this doesn't happen everywhere, and it might. It would have a bunch of like green and white carnations, and the guys would walk up. This just shows you how long ago this was. The guys would walk up, and if they got a kiss from the woman in the crowd, he would give her a carnation. I don't think that would fly nowadays, but you know, 30 years ago, I guess that was the norm. Yeah, so My mom always said, "Oh yeah, because Grandpa's Irish. Grandpa's Irish. That's why your cousins have red hair." Oh, okay. So this year for Black Friday, I ordered the 23andMe or whatever it is, DNA Ancestry, whatever. I think it was Ancestry. It was on 50% off of Black Friday. I ordered it and found out I am this much Irish and not very much French, despite my last name. But Scottish and Italian. See my deep tanned Mediterranean skin? I don't know. I don't know where the Irish thing came from, but I was supposed to be German, Irish, French, German, Irish, and French, and it was like, you're Scottish, you're totally a Scrooge McDuck type of person. And I was like, okay, well, I like the billionaire thing, and I like pasta, but I feel like my whole life, at least every St. Patrick's Day parade I've been to has been a lie. Alright, as always, I'm just going to get these through here. See, I already know this needs to come down some. Get this through. This is cute. I love this song. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but toot toot beep beep. What, oh. I was like, where is this pipe cleaner coming from? But that's this one up here. Okay, I'm just going to get these through the mesh and then take two opposite sides. Like this is the top right and the bottom left. This one and that one. And there we go. Pull those together. Not too tight. You don't want this smashed inside the wreath. Looks like on the back. It's a mess. Let's clean it up. We are now in the camp of tucking the pipe cleaners in because those cut edges somehow managed to wiggle their way back, and we don't want to do that. So let's just fold them under, tuck them in, pretend like they don't exist. I think this one is a little bit long, but I did watch The Proposal. I started last night, finished it today. I was like, man, these movies are... I'm not much of a romantic comedy guy, but I was like, these movies are kind of fun. Like, maybe not everything I watch has to be about something horrible happening to people, or like a ghost. Very important to curl those up like that. keep checking to make sure we're still recording because my camera, y'all, problematic. Oh, I'm all over the place with this wreath, huh? Because I'm very hungry, and I put some cheese sticks in the oven, which I do not have the calories for, but I don't care tonight because I just had a crappy day. Got 2 speeding tickets in the mail. No idea how. I keep talking. Y'all are going to be like, oh my god, how is he still talking about these speeding tickets? Because it has never happened to me. I've been driving for 22 years. Not once have I ever gotten a speeding ticket because I don't speed. I don't know what happened. I must have missed a school zone or some nonsense. Not that a school zone is nonsense, but that's the only thing I can think of, is that I was going, like I was driving and didn't realize I was in a school zone because I was not in a place where I drive all the time. See, like here, where I live, I know where all the school zones are, but I was in New Orleans on my way to Metairie, and I guess I just skipped them, or didn't see them. But you know what, I will pay my money. I don't know how, because it is a lot of money, but I guess all the money I made on YouTube in December, instead of going towards paying my credit card bill, will go towards paying off those tickets. Because what was supposed to happen is I was supposed to use my money from December to pay off the 3D printer, but I guess it'll have to wait. Maybe somebody will buy 15 wreaths. Do you guys pick your wreaths up and look at them? Or do you guys design, like, upright? I wish I could do that. I wish there was a way to film, like, without me constantly walking in front of the wreath. I'm going to take this and just tuck it back here because you know what, I'm just going to twist it, loop that part over. God, this is so wrinkly. And then there's a tie back here that I didn't cut too close. I can just kind of tuck this in. Wait, is that a tie that I didn't cut at all? Or where do I want this? The only reason I'm adding this is because I'm not going to do anything else with this little bitty piece. I had a couple of ribbons like this where the closer you get to like the inside of the spool, they are just like all wrapped around each other. Like, why can't people just make things right? Like, is there no quality control? I guess big companies don't have to worry about that stuff as much as small businesses do. You know, like I'm not gonna send something out that has a flaw on it. Like this sign is one that I reused. It didn't work out, so the white side where the things are, that was a piece of paper that I peeled off. But you can't see that, and it doesn't affect the sign in any way. But I don't know the process of how ribbon's made, so I'm sure there's not somebody sitting there watching every spool get rolled up, but still. There's somebody there gluing all the joints together that they seem to reserve just for me. Alright, and my last thing is, I love these coins. I think they had one side, a 4-leaf clover for good luck. Alright, I want the side with the clover showing. And then turn my glue pot on just because I would end up getting glue everywhere. And these aren't going to be like all out, but I want there to just be a little bit of the gold showing through. I might tuck one like on a ribbon or something. We do have to make sure that we get the glue on the whatever we're gluing onto. What is that noise? You're not going to see any back here, but I'm going to just stick one up on here. This is still my new favorite glue gun, in case anybody was wondering. It is the ShareBonder. High temp. It doesn't leak, which y'all know. I love my Gorilla Glue gun, but like when you use a glue gun, if you craft often, like you don't even have to have a business. If you craft a lot, you know glue guns. Like I have glue guns that are probably 15 years old and they still work, but because I am on video pretty much every time I'm doing anything nowadays, I don't want you guys looking at a glue gun that's got like a half a pom-pom stuck to the side of it and glitter and all that mess. Okay, can you like this? Do I have any condensed air over here? No, I don't think I do. Okay, you just stay there. You'll be good. I think these coins would be slightly more realistic if it didn't say China directly underneath the clover. Oh. Feel in my stomach, it's like, like we get it, you want cheese sticks. I mean, pretty good on my diet like during the day, but at night I'm just like, okay, I'm rice cauliflower can only get me so far. Alright, I might want to throw one of these in here somewhere just for like a little. I don't want it to be like super obvious, but like maybe back here. I like including little things like that in wreaths. Gotta be careful. Ah! The middle of that ribbon is sheer. Ah! I don't know when y'all are going to be seeing these videos. You probably saw it already. I was making a bow, and it completely fell over when I went to go lift it out of the bow maker. I know I like this. Oh, fudge! That's exactly how I felt. Alright, there we go. That's done. This is my first, I feel like I did another one, but this might be my first one. My first St. Patrick's Day. I'm only going to do a couple because my one from last year didn't sell, so I kind of use that as a barometer on what I'm going to make this year, which is why there are 47 Valentine's Day wreaths. Alright guys, if you like this wreath and would like to purchase it for yourself, it's available on Etsy, which should be linked down below. If it's not there, that means it's sold, but there are other wreaths, other St. Patrick's Day wreaths. The sign should be up there unless I get tired of making them and remove the listing. And of course, you know, all my other wreaths and stuff. You can follow me on my socials, you know, Instagram and TikTok. They're both linked down below. Not very active on either. Well, I guess I'm more active on Instagram. I just don't understand TikTok because I'm a grown-ass man. I need to put one right there. If you want to support the channel, you can do so by, you know, just liking, subscribing, buying a wreath, buying anything from Etsy. There is a Patreon where we have lots of tutorials like on how to do this, not the 3D printing part, but you know, tutorials, behind the scenes stuff. For $20 a month you can join the Sign of the Month Club, which gives you access to all of Patreon plus a sign every month. You can donate to me on Venmo, or you can give thanks down below. I think it's like a tip thing. I really don't know. YouTube doesn't tell me, so if you tip me and I don't say anything, don't it's not me. YouTube's just like, somebody gave you a bunch of money. Do you know? And I was like, well, I know because I went and looked. YouTube. But could you, like, when somebody comments, like, can you tell me, like, so-and-so donated to me? Like, can you put that in the comment section? No? No, you can't. Okay, you can't. Okay, well, I'll just look like a jerk then. Cool. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Everything's linked down below. I will see you... Let me get this centered. I will see you later. Bye-bye.